Some Bible tools work almost anywhere. Others were made for one specific job. Mark has one that is so distinctive that scholars even named it after Mark. Welcome to day 33 of the RSVP Bible Study Method. And today we're in Mark 5. And I want to add one of my absolute favorite Bible study tools to your toolbox, and that is the Markan sandwich. Yeah, you got it, Markan sandwich. At the end of chapter 4, the disciples asked, "Who then is this that even obeyed the wind and the sea obeyed him?" Chapter 5 begins answering that very question. First, Jesus crosses the sea and confronts a man that is possessed by a legion of demons. Even thousands of demons recognize Jesus' authority and obey his command. Then Mark does something unexpected. He starts telling a story, the story of Jairus and his dying daughter. He then stops, tells a story of a woman who's been bleeding for 12 years, and then returns to Jairus. Well, scholars call this a Markan sandwich because Mark intentionally places one story inside of another, and we might ask why. What's the point?
It is because the two stories explain one another. Both involve the number 12. Both describe hopeless situations. Both feature people who fall at Jesus' feet in faith. Both are called daughter, and the woman's healing becomes the very encouragement that Jairus needs just before he hears the devastating news about his daughter's death. Mark isn't interrupting the story, he's strengthening it. One of the best questions you can ask while studying scripture is, why did the author arrange the stories this way? Sometimes the structure is just as important as the stories themselves. As you read Mark 5, watch how Jesus' authority expands from demons to disease to death. Look for the connections between the woman and Jairus' daughter. Ask why Mark placed one story inside of the other. As you voice your prayer to God, thank Jesus that no situation is beyond his authority. Ask him to increase your faith when circumstances seem hopeless. Then, when you go to practice this week, when fear begins to take over, remember Jesus' words to Jairus: do not fear, only believe. Identify one area where fear has been louder than faith and intentionally trust Jesus with it in prayer. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow when we look at Mark chapter 6, and I hope you have a blessed day.